What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the market crash that is going to be coming to college football Ultimate Team on Wednesday. Now, I do kind of put these videos together, the conference stories one and the in case you missed it, because they drop back-to-back days, Tuesday and into Wednesday. And just realize right now, the market is extremely high. And I'll look at budget cards specifically, but the market is incredibly high because new XP did drop, and that's when market is a lot of times at its highest. But just know that the market will come down over the course of the next couple of days, not only for the budget cards, but for some of the big ballers as well. Now, as we dive into this video, guys, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. We are on the road towards 10,000 subscribers, and I really do appreciate all of the recent support. So you guys can see kind of the price of some of these cards. It's not anything outrageous, like even a Jeremiah Smith for 18,000 coins is an absolute steal. But if you look at some of these prices, let's say of like the Ultimate Alumni set, some of these cards are incredibly expensive. Like Vershawn Lee, he's actually a stud for 31,000 coins. That's one of the first ones that just got posted. But like they're pretty rare, and right now it's because of those agendas that are those objectives that did just drop. But let's take a look at overall the market, where it's at, and why I do think you are going to see a market crash in the next couple of days. Now, let's hope first that Conference Stories comes on time tomorrow. Who knows? I mean, we've seen it week in week again that Conference Stories is normally delayed, or normally it was delayed to the next day 2 weeks ago. Last week it was delayed to like the very last minute. So do I expect Conference Stories to come out on time? That's the first question. I don't necessarily know. I don't know if I have an opinion on it. I don't know, because it's again been week after week where we have seen Conference Stories delayed. Now, what I would say is this. There are some Conference Stories cards, especially, on the offensive side of the ball, that I definitely do not mind. Like, you should see a lot of these prices go down come tomorrow. Let's talk about it. Holston Loveland, right now 94,000 coins, should see his price in the 70s come tomorrow. Clemens should see his price continue to drop. Savania, we see him below 100,000 coins each and every week that we do get content. Mitchell Evans, I think came out last week, should see his price continue to drop as well. But definitely some offensive guys that I personally do like, but wait for their price to drop, especially at the tight end position. I mean, here you've got two guys. Obviously, you got two at the quarterback position, but you've got two guys at the tight end positions that I am a big fan of. I mean, Loveland obviously is a card I like more. You should see his price get even cheaper come tomorrow. Right now, 94,000 coins isn't bad at all, though. Like, genuinely, if you can get him for 94,000 coins, you're doing pretty good. But in Mitchell Evans, he is pretty expensive. I don't like him quite as much as a receiving tight end, but if you like to run the ball, could be a really solid tight end for you guys. All of those guys and their prices should drop. Let's look at the defensive side of the ball. Kevin Winston Jr. He's a card tomorrow will be like 120,000 coins, maybe 130. I'm telling you guys, his price will drop way down. Darius Alexander at the defensive tackle position will drop way down. Thornton might be below 100,000 coins come tomorrow. So again, I like a lot of these cards as much as anybody. The LTDs are going to stay pretty expensive, but just realize that these cards right now are pretty rare. We've got 36 total cards on the defensive side of the ball, and on the offensive side of the ball, we've got 72. So pretty rare on both sides of the ball within Conference Stories. Should get more common, and then in turn will decrease their value. Now, a lot of that does depend on what we get as far as the Conference Stories drop. Is it going to be a hype drop? Is it going to be a non-hype drop? That will depend on how much the market does crash. Now, when you're looking at the 84-85s, you got Ra and Cam rising on the offensive side of the ball. Neither guy I really do love. On the defensive side of the ball, though, you've got Jonathan Jefferson and Marion Latham. Two cards probably tomorrow. Again, there's 19 total of them up. Probably tomorrow will be below 35,000 coins. And if you're wanting to solidify things at your defensive end positions, look no further than Jonathan Jefferson and Marion Latham. Now let's talk about the in case you missed it set. These cards are probably look, I feel like they're kind of high right now, and the reason they are high is again because of those agendas. But these cards are going to get way cheaper. I mean, TJ Watt, I think the other day was like 70,000 coins. But a lot of these cards, again, they are cards that throughout the week do slowly rise up, and then when the in case you missed it does drop, they'll get way cheaper. Bradley Chubb, I think, was like 140,000 coins you could at least snipe him for when the drop came out. I just feel like overall right now, the market is super high for all of these cards, and it doesn't even have to be an in case you missed it card. It doesn't even have to be a conference stories card. I just think the market overall is insanely expensive, and it's only going to drop. Devonta Smith should be able to snag him for like 150. Same thing with Zay Flowers. These cards are overpriced right now. JJ McCarthy at 345 literally makes absolutely no sense. I mean, Linderbaum for over 150 doesn't make any sense either. These cards are incredibly expensive. Slater for over 200,000 coins. He's really good, but again, it just does not make sense. So all of these cards, whether it's BB, whether it is a guy like Slater, they're going to go down in a big time way come Wednesday. So conference story cards, I wouldn't really worry too much about. But if you have any of these in case you missed it cards, get rid of them because you're going to see them drop in a big time way come on Wednesday. And I'm telling you right now, you want to be on the right side of it. You do not want to be holding on to, I'm just going to use this guy as an example. You do not want to be holding on to a Connor BB for 360 when his price is going to be nearly 200,000 coins come on Wednesday. Same thing with like Slater. Get rid of him. Try to maybe get like 238 out of him if you can, but his price is for sure going to go lower than 200,000 coins come on Wednesday. So I'm just telling you because I've been on the wrong side of it. I've been on the right side of it. Get rid of those cards. I was one. I held on to Will Anderson when I sniped him for thought it was a snipe when I got him for a decent value at 200,000 coins and then watched his price drop below 130 after the in case you missed it drop. So just make sure before the conference stories drop does come tomorrow that you're getting rid of all of your cards that are within this set. If you have a Loveland, try to sell him for 109, see if you can get it, put him up again if he doesn't sell. Any of these cards that you guys have, Kevin Winston Jr. is another one. He is going to be coming out, flying out of these packs for whoever opens them in a big time way. Make sure you are getting rid of them because if you hold on to any of these cards, you are going to lose value on them 110%. I honestly don't mind the value of some of these cards right now, like a TJ Crandall for 30,000 coins. I don't think is that bad. Jeremiah Smith for 20,000 coins. I don't think is that bad. And honestly, guys, I do think King Mac's going to go down a little bit, but for 44,000 coins, I don't think it's that bad. So for the budget guys, I wouldn't worry too much about it. But for these big ballers, man, get rid of them. Otherwise, you are going to lose coins in a big time way. And I'm more passionate about this for the in case you missed it drop than I am for the conference stories drop. If I had any of these conference stories cards, I definitely would sell them. But definitely for these in case you missed it cards. I mean, you're seeing Jalen Carter, for example, one of the best overall cards in the game, who's going way down in price. And honestly, guys, I kind of want to snipe this Jalen Carter and take a risk that I can get a little more for him, but I'm not going to do it just because I know he's going to be in packs tomorrow and it's just not worth the risk. He'll probably be cheaper than 440,000 coins come tomorrow, which is crazy because he's one of the best overall cards in the entire game. Please, guys, take my advice. Be on the right side of things. If you have, a Bradley Chubb, sell him. If you have, a Jalen Carter, try to get rid of him because these are cards that are going to lose some value come tomorrow. I don't really have any of those cards to sell, to get rid of. So for me, I'm okay. But if I am you guys and you are trying to make some coins today, definitely try to be on the right side of things and make some coins. I don't want to make it just seem like, oh, it's just going to be an in case you missed it or a conference source. The market in general is extremely high right now and should go down. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.